Welcome back to another episode, guys. Today it's a little bit different. Got you on the chest already. Today is tournament day, first kayak tournament of the year, and I am trying to figure these fish out. I was waiting for the sun to get up so you guys could see me, so I could talk to you and kind of tell you what's going on. But I tell you what, guys, I am struggling this morning. I cannot seem to figure these fish out. Had a couple bites on a Texas rig, and both of them, I just couldn't get them hooked. I'm guessing that the fish were on the bed. They knocked it pretty hard and it just took off sideways with it. And when I set the hook, I came back with a structure bug with no pinchers. So I've tied on this wacky rig, and I'm kind of just easing around back in this creek, seeing if I can get a bite. I'm struggling. Everybody else seems to be doing really well, but I just don't know what the deal is. I can't seem to catch a fish, but it's one of those deals. You guys know you never give up. There's still a lot of fishing to be done today, and so there's no telling what could happen. I mean, I could just pull up on one area and catch a ton of fish. I'm gonna fish the back of this creek though right now, and then I'm gonna start kind of making my way out more into the pocket. I tried to fish the pocket this morning, but there was a boat tournament going out of the ramp that I put in at. And so as soon as I got here, everything that I wanted to try to fish this morning, because I thought there was no tournaments, there was boats all over, and I was fishing around guys, and guys were fishing around me, and it was just difficult. So the guys have started kind of clear out now. There was a lot of fish caught this morning that I saw on a bunch of different things. So I think, now that it's kind of calmed down a little bit, I'm going to go behind them and see if I can pick up a few fish doing something a little bit finesse, and just take some time and kind of break everything down. But just wanted to welcome you guys to this episode, and first tournament of the season here, first kayak tournament, and we are going to see what we can get done. There we go. All right, guys, here's number one. Alright, and I'll be totally honest with you guys, I believe that fish may have been on a bed up under that dock, and that might be the male. So, knowing that information, what we're going to do is we're going to get him out of here. Thank you, little buddy. And we're going to throw back in there and see if there's another fish sitting in there on there that happens to be on the bed. But definitely a good start there. two. All right, guys, here's number two. They are super shallow and right next to any kind of boat dock post. Like this one I just caught was right next to like a concrete post. It's like super weird. Good picture, 14 3/4 inch fish. I mean, it definitely ain't gonna win the tournament, but at least I got almost a limit in the boat. I need one more. I'll have me a limit. All right, guys, sorry, I've not been doing a very good job explaining what's going on. I've been focusing on fishing, trying to get a limit in the boat. But I've got 2 fish in the boat right now. It's a 3-fish limit tournament today. It has been a tough day, to say the least. I showed up to the ramp this morning, the ramp that I thought I was going to be able to, you know, catch all my fish at, and they were having a humongous tournament out of there, which is really surprising to me with all the COVID stuff going on. You know, you wouldn't think you'd be able to have a tournament that big, but there was at least 70 boats in that thing. So, you know, once I got to the ramp this morning, I realized that a lot of what I was going to fish already had boats sitting all over it. There was already guys fishing a lot of it. We didn't start till 7, and so I'm guessing that tournament probably started at 6:30, and most of those guys had already been sitting on that stuff fishing. And then another competitor in the sim kayak tournament was in there, and he did really well in there. I don't really know what the deal was. I mean, I was throwing the same exact thing he was, and he just seemed to be getting bites, and I wasn't. So I pulled out, came down here where I'm at, and now I've got 2 fish in the kayak, which I think today really my biggest thing for me, it's going to be a win if I can get a limit in the boat, because it's not been a very good tournament for me. You know, I always told you guys I want to share the real stuff, you know, the ups and the downs, and today has just not been a good tournament for me. I've not been able to execute. I got 3 bites at that other place and was not able to put them in the kayak. And really, I think more than anything, I got frustrated with just the whole thing. There was a lot of people there, a lot of people fishing around me. Had a couple boaters cut me off, and I just got frustrated with it. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to pull out of here. I'm going to go down here to an area that I'm familiar with and go do something away from people. And it seemed to help. All the fish I've been catching, I've caught them on a wacky rig, black and blue Ocho, little #1 size owner octopus hook, and then 8-pound Strike King fluorocarbon to a 20-pound Strike King leader, 6/8 ledge series spinning rod. This is really just like a good general purpose spinning rod. It's not specifically for ledges. And then a Lew's custom 300 size spinning reel is what I've caught all my fish on. And they seem to be really, really tight to cover. I think a lot of these fish are getting ready to spawn, they're making beds, and when they do that, they want to be tight to something, whether it's man-made or it's natural. You know, they'll get up next to logs, they'll get up next to dock posts, they'll get up to the ends of boat ramps, things like that. And both of those fish that I caught seem to be just little males that were right up next to something getting ready to spawn. So the goal is now to get my 3rd fish in the kayak. I want to try to get a limit, and then the second goal is to actually start upgrading on that limit and see if we can put some big ones in the boat. Really, at this point, I looked at the leaderboard just now, it's looking like I'm going to need 60 inches to even win this thing, and probably 50 to even get in the money. So I don't know if it can be done, but you never give up. I mean, we've still got a lot of time to fish. There's still a lot of fish to be caught, and I feel like doing what I'm doing here, I can probably run into some big females or even some bigger males and catch me a limit and be in contention. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Just thought I'd stop for a minute and kind of talk to you guys, because I know I have been rambly this morning. A lot of it just had to do with I was more focused on fishing than I was trying to talk to the camera. So yeah. Well guys, first tournament of the year is done. Finished with a little over 29 inches of bass. I just could not get that last bite that I needed to fill out my limit. But I had a good time. I feel like it was a good tournament. It's a good way to start the year. And I got, you know, plenty of more tournaments to fish. I think I'm gonna fish another club like series of kayak tournaments. What I'm fishing today is a 10 cat, which I'm going to continue to fish these, and then the other club is called Clinch Mountain, and both of them have what seems to be a pretty good set of kayak tournaments that they fish. So I think I'm going to fish both of those this year. And then my buddy Eric is also running a kayak series with his girlfriend on Thursday nights, which I might go fish as well. But good tournament overall. Today was just a tough day. I really don't get what the deal was. I was fishing around fish. I was fishing around other anglers catching fish. I was even fishing around competitors that were catching fish, fishing the same exact stuff I was. And that's what was so strange. It just seemed like I could not get a bite, and someone would come in right behind me throwing a black and blue Cinco or stick bait or whatever you want to call it, and they get bit. And I just don't know. But I got 2 fish in the kayak today, and that's all that matters. Both those fish came on a Wacky rig, Strike King Ocho, black and blue, and that is what I put both fish in the kayak with today. So yeah, looking forward to the rest of the year. I think it's going to be a good year. Hopefully no more rain like we're having today, because this has just been absolutely miserable. But I want to say congratulations to whoever ended up winning this thing. They turned off Tourney X a little while ago, so I'm not really sure. I think it was Brent who won it. So congratulations to him if he won it. But yeah, that's it for today. I'm going to end today's video right here. As always, guys, thank you for watching. You know where to go down in the comment section. Leave me a question, comment, any of that kind of stuff. Also go down in the description. I have the stuff linked that I used in today's video. I'll even link the kayak that I'm in, which is an Old Town topwater. Decided to fish in the topwater today. I have the Predator and the topwater. I've got a iPilot on the way, as well as a 10-foot powered by Minn Kota. But decided to fish in the topwater today. I like this kayak. It's good baseline, affordable kayak, especially to get you into pedal drive kayaks. But I'll link that all down below. But as always, you guys are sweet, and thank you for watching.